The multi-trillion-dollar software industry is about to get completely rewritten. This isn't some far-off prediction. Titans of the industry, including Microsoft's CEO, are already talking about the end of the traditional SaaS model. In this video, we're going to break down why this is happening, and more importantly, which companies are set to ride a massive wave of value in this new era of Agentic AI. This isn't a hypothetical future scenario, it's starting right now. While most of the world is still getting used to generative AI like ChatGPT, tools that create content for you, the next wave is already cresting, and it's called Agentic AI. This is a fundamental shift from AI that reacts to AI that acts. It's the difference between asking an assistant to draft an email and having an assistant who knows to draft the email, send it, schedule the follow-up, and update your project board, all without you lifting a finger. This transition will create a graveyard for companies that can't adapt, but it will create a chance to build real, lasting wealth for investors who can see what's coming. So stick with me as we explore why the age of 1,000 apps is ending and how you can position your portfolio for the age of agents. The end of an era, why SaaS is obsolete. For the last 2 decades, software as a service, or SaaS, has been an absolute juggernaut. It completely changed how businesses run, moving us from clunky, on-site software to flexible subscription-based apps in the cloud. Companies like Salesforce became giants by pioneering this model, which led to a world of specialized apps for everything. A tool for sales, one for marketing, another for HR, one for project management. You get the idea. And for a while, it was great. But it also created a huge, unexpected headache. Digital chaos. The average company now uses hundreds of different SaaS applications, each one a separate island of data. This forces employees to act like human APIs, manually copying and pasting information between systems and trying to make sense of a dozen different apps just to do their job. The very model that promised efficiency has turned into a major source of friction and burnout. This is the exact vulnerability that Agentic AI is poised to exploit. In a recent interview, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella suggested that the very notion that business applications exist could collapse in the agent era. He envisions a future where the business logic that's currently trapped inside all these separate apps will move to a new, intelligent AI layer. Instead of you logging into 10 different apps, a single AI agent will talk to all their underlying databases for you, seamlessly running complex tasks across them all. The app itself starts to become irrelevant. The outcome is all that matters. The rise of the agents, a new paradigm. So what exactly is this disruptive new force? Agentic AI refers to systems that can autonomously act to achieve goals. They can perceive their environment, reason, plan, and execute complex multi-step tasks with minimal human supervision. Let's use an analogy. Generative AI is like a brilliant intern. You can ask it to write a report, and it will produce a great document. But Agentic AI is like a seasoned project manager. You give it a high-level goal like, launch this new product, and it just gets it done. It coordinates with the design team's software, updates the supply chain database, drafts the marketing emails, and flags budget issues in the finance system, all on its own. It's a digital conductor for the orchestra of our work tools. And we're already seeing the first signs of this in the corporate world. Companies are exploring how to use AI agents to handle all sorts of things. For example, Deutsche Telekom has been developing AI assistants to help with customer service and even optimize its networks. The financial giant Moody's is deploying AI agents to sift through market data and automate parts of the credit analysis process. And companies like Rolls-Royce are working with ServiceNow to see how AI-powered automation can streamline their operations and speed up decision-making. The key difference here is autonomy. This isn't just about automating a single repetitive task anymore. It's about automating entire workflows and decision-making processes. This shift is so profound that it's forcing a total rethink of the business model. The old world was about selling seats, charging per user, per month. The new world will be about selling outcomes, charging for the value the agent delivers. The multi-trillion-dollar reshuffle. This transition doesn't mean software is going away. It just means the value is moving somewhere else. For decades, the user interface, the app you click around in, was where the value was. That's how companies kept you locked in. In the agentic era, the interface is simply a conversation. The real value shifts to the platforms that can successfully command and control these agents across the entire digital landscape. SaaS companies are now in a race against the clock. They have two choices: either become the intelligent agent layer themselves, or risk becoming a commoditized database that some other company's agent just pulls data from. They have to be willing to tear up their winning playbook to survive. Many won't make it, but the ones that do will build some of the most powerful moats we've ever seen. This creates a new three-layer stack for investors to understand. Systems of record. These are the bedrock databases where core business data lives, like your main CRM or ERP system. Agent operating systems. This is the new battleground. This is the intelligent layer that controls the agents, plugs into all the systems of record, and makes things happen. Outcome interfaces. This is how we'll interact with the agents, most likely through natural language on platforms we already use every day, like Microsoft Teams. The biggest winners will be the companies that own that middle layer, the agent operating system. They'll become the new gatekeepers of corporate value. All right, before we jump into the specific stocks poised to dominate this new era, if you're finding this analysis valuable, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We go deep on the tectonic shifts in tech and finance to help you stay ahead of the curve. Your support lets us keep producing this kind of research. The Agentic AI stock portfolio, 3 companies set to soar. To find the winners in this new world, we need to look for companies that are doing more than just sprinkling a little AI dust on their old products. We're looking for the companies building the fundamental platforms for the agentic future. Here are 3 that are making serious moves. Stock 1, the incumbent titan, Microsoft MSFT. Microsoft is arguably in the pole position to dominate the agentic era. Their strategy is a masterclass in using an existing empire to build the next one. With Azure for infrastructure, Microsoft 365 and Windows for distribution, and LinkedIn and GitHub for proprietary data, they have an incredible unfair advantage. Their Copilot is way more than a chatbot. It's the foundation of their entire agent strategy. Microsoft is embedding these agents directly into the daily lives of hundreds of millions of users, intending to become the essential OS for an AI-powered economy. At their recent Build 2025 conference, they laid out a vision for an open agentic web, where AI agents act as intermediaries for users across the entire internet, shifting the web from a place you click to a place that acts on your behalf. While their massive spending on AI, projected to top $80 billion in fiscal 2025, is putting pressure on margins, it's also building an infrastructure moat that will be almost impossible for competitors to cross. Microsoft isn't just playing the agentic game. They're trying to write the rules. Stock 2, the workflow king, ServiceNow, now. If Microsoft is the sprawling ecosystem play, ServiceNow is the laser-focused enterprise workflow play. ServiceNow has been crystal clear about its strategy: to build the definitive platform for the agentic AI era. At their recent Knowledge 2025 conference, they launched the ServiceNow AI platform, which is designed to unite intelligence, data, and orchestration into a single powerful architecture. And they're not just talking about it, they're shipping products. Tools like their AI Agent Orchestrator and AI Control Tower are designed to give businesses the power to manage and build their networks of intelligent agents. The company's recent platform releases are all aimed at making agentic AI a reality for big companies. Their core advantage is that their platform was already built to manage workflows that span an entire organization, from IT and HR to customer service. Now, they're layering truly autonomous agents on top of that foundation, moving beyond simple automation to proactive, intelligent problem-solving. This makes them a prime candidate to become the central nervous system for the automated enterprise. Stock 3, the data and security backbone, Palantir, PLTR. Agentic AI is incredibly powerful, but it's also incredibly dangerous if it isn't managed in a secure and controlled way. Agents need 2 things to work safely and effectively: a clean, unified understanding of an organization's data, and a secure environment to operate in. This is exactly where Palantir shines. Palantir built its entire business on creating a single connected operating system for a company's data, which they call an ontology. Their artificial intelligence platform, AIP, is specifically designed to deploy AI and agents in high-stakes, sensitive environments like defense and finance. Palantir's AIP Agent Studio allows customers to build and deploy their agents that can perform complex autonomous tasks. While some competitors are building fancier chatbots, Palantir is enabling its customers to create what it calls AI labor. Automated agents that can be linked together to handle entire business processes, from supply chain management to manufacturing. Their deep focus on security, data integration, and operationalizing AI in mission-critical settings gives them a unique and defensible position. As businesses get serious about deploying agents that can make real-world decisions, the need for Palantir's battle-tested platform is only going to grow. The claim that SaaS is dead isn't just hyperbole. It describes a fundamental shift in how software is built and used. The decades-long era of juggling a portfolio of individual apps is ending. It's being replaced by a more natural and powerful model, a single intelligent agent that works across all your systems on your behalf. This isn't an incremental update, it's a platform revolution. The value is shifting from the application you see on the screen to the intelligent orchestration layer behind it. The companies that get this and are building the foundational platforms for this new world, like Microsoft with its massive ecosystem, ServiceNow with its command of enterprise workflow, and Palantir with its mastery of secure data, are positioned to capture an immense amount of value. The transition will be messy, and many of today's big-name SaaS companies will struggle to reinvent themselves. But for investors who can see where this is all heading, the opportunity is enormous. The next trillion-dollar companies won't be selling software. They'll be selling intelligence, automation, and outcomes. The age of agents is here. So what are your thoughts? Is the SaaS model really on its way out? Are there other companies you think are positioned to win in the age of agents? Let me know down in the comments. And if you want to stay ahead of the biggest trends in tech and finance, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. Thanks for watching.
Stack it up real high. Come here to be in the know. Come here, enjoy the show. 'Cause it's Warren's money time.